Hey, so Jade wanted to know wrist locks. I don't claim to be a master of them, but here are some that I know. So we're going to start with, she's going to grab me here, mimicking some guy trying to punch me in the face. She's going to beat me up. I don't want that, so my hands are going to be here. Now if you zoom in on the hand, this is the grip I'm going to be looking for. 2 hands here, 2 hands here. So it kind of looks like I'm just kind of clasping on, but really I'm grabbing here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab here, pull her arm away, and as we're demonstrating.
Okay.
So as we're doing that, I'm going to get my thumb between the hand here, between the 2 knuckles. Okay? So as I come in here, I'm going to pull back here, bringing the wrist in this way. I'm controlling and bringing it in that way. So there's a couple things we can do. I can then transition to both hands, which would be along the knuckles here. My pads of my fingers are still the same, 2 here, 2 on the wrist, controlling the curl, and then I'm going to bring it in this way. You can see how her body is now moving towards that. I'm not going to be pulling this way. I want to be in and off. I want to feel the tension as I bring her body over. Now, I could also just take a slam here if I wanted to, do a lot of damage to her arm in that. That's one. The other one, what we're going to do, I got hair in my mouth. I'm going to grab here. So you might want to just get in close so you can see what I'm doing here. This say I'm pulling and the grip isn't working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this, except I'm going to lower my grip on the wrist just slightly, because I'm going to then turn my body. So come this way. So now you can see I'm going to turn my body. You can see how just keep stiff on the grip. That's going to keep her body. It's going to turn, okay? That's what we're looking for. So my hand here is to control her wrist. And I'm going to put my hand underneath her elbow so she doesn't keep walking, just walking this way and unraveling what I'm doing. I'm going to control her body, pulling her arm. So what it would look like is I'm here, turning the wrist, grabbing the elbow, and at this point I'm just going to fall to the ground. Okay, so let go of my hand. Basically what we're doing is this, with my body in control, pushing down on her arm like that. Now, the other alternative is the same thing. I'm going to pull this way, bringing her wrist like that, guiding it in that way. Okay? So I'd be coming in here, tilting my body this way, and I'm going to cup her arm so now she can't go anywhere as I drop. So you see, grabbing here, pulling her elbow in, that way, that way. Both equally effective. It all depends on which one you want to use. And the last one, finally, say she's some dude holding me like this. So I'll just push this up so you can see. I'm going to then say collapse this part of her elbow. So just make your arm stiff. I can push it down with 2 fingers if I use some pressure. But I'm going to guarantee that by pushing my whole body in. So I'm using my whole strength of my arm. Now, in this moment, she's not entirely secure. She could pull away. So she does, and so do I. Disengage, walk away, you're safe. But chances are this person wants to intimidate me or bully me in some regard. So they're probably not going to pull away because I'm here. So what I'm going to do then, is because this hand is over, this is a free hand, I'm going to reach in, putting my thumb in between her knuckles, 2 on the wrist, 2 on the hand, straightening her arm up. So here, break, turning, grab. Now I can maintain control on her elbow here while I bring her wrist in, or put down on her shoulder as I bring her to the floor. Wrist in like that. Same technique, just the other side. So if I'm going to come in this way, collapse with this hand. For whatever reason, I feel this is more comfortable, so I'm going to come in this way. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab between the knuckles again with this thumb, and these fingers are going to go like that. So you're pushing me here, collapsing you this way, reaching in, twisting the wrist in like that. Then I'm going to release, grab the elbow up, or back to what we learned before. So those are some wrist locks for Jade. Don't try this at home. They're dangerous. Practice safe.